option when you part of the elite and sideways. Boys in the days, I've been drinking vodka for about 3 hours straight. Writing for this tape up, working hella late, so you can hear the difference in the music that I make. Now listen to the difference. Now listen to the difference. Now listen to the difference. Hey, I've been working all night so you can listen to the difference. Yeah, I'll never say that I'm harder than most. Like I ain't afraid to die and becoming
This is Listen to a Difference podcast. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not believe what we're saying. Please do not take it to heart. For entertainment purposes only. Do not try this at home at all. Once again, folks, it's for entertainment purposes only. We do not speak the truth. We only speak entertainment. Back to the regular scheduled podcast, Chris.
Right on, y'all. Appreciate you, sir. Yo. Back again with another episode of Listen to the Difference podcast, baby. What's going on? Got my bro Janetti.
That's right.
Got the homie Avery P in the building, man. I see somebody wiggling in the background, man. Who we got on the guest? Yeah, go ahead, man. Introduce yourself, man. State your name, gangster.
Can't hear nothing, bro.
No, can't hear y'all. Can't hear y'all. No, still. We got technical difficulties going on right now. This is all good. We're gonna get it together.
We cut the mic off. I just heard the mic say something. What's going on, people? Well, intermission. We can't hear anything. We're gonna speak on room and
He's until they get the sounds together, man. This episode is brought to you by
Mic check 1 2.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
We here.
Small technical difficulties,
hey,
man.
it's all good, man. That ain't how you start, it's how you finish.
Right, exactly, man.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Introduce yourself, man. Welcome to the show.
Man. AKA QBall.
Okay, what's going on, man?
Hit the like, subscribe button on QBall TV.
There you go. Go ahead and get all your social out there, man. This is your time to shine.
Too much social, man. With the anti-social club, man. Just
okay.
With my, cuz on this, messing with Berber on this podcast, man. We live, man. From the 707 to the 510.
Oh, I can dig that.
To the 925, man.
Okay, that's what's up. So yeah, man.
Tapped in like a pair of Stacey Adams. You feel me?
Oh, he coming in drip down.
Oh, you already know, man.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna head and kick this off right, man. What we're gonna talk about today is some of our experience, some places we traveled outside of our own backyard, because there's more to the world. Being that you said you from the 707 and 510, so we all from the Bay.
Yeah, I'm from that 510, man.
At the end of the day, we all from the Bay, so it's more
Same
to the
congregation.
World. It's more. Oh, absolutely, 100%. It's more to the world outside of these Bay Area street lights, man. So let's go ahead and share our stories with the people, with the followers, with the listeners, with the fans. Some of our experience, some of the places that we've been. I'll go ahead and I kick this off right. I've been to a few places. My recent trip, I would probably say, would be my honeymoon. We did a cruise out of Miami. We did a 7-day cruise, seen 4 islands, Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, Bahamas, and Grand Turks. And I tell anybody, I mean, COVID, I know COVID got a lot of people scared or whatnot, but if y'all have not experienced a cruise life, I highly suggest it. It's an experience. Just to be out there in the middle of the water. I know a lot of people be scared of large bodies of water or whatnot. Me personally, I wasn't. The missus wasn't.
Me neither.
Yeah. And when you spend those days at sea, when you're going from one port to another, and you literally, as far as the eye could see, all you see is water.
You see is
no
water,
land,
nowhere.
in the middle of nowhere.
I took one of those, man. You know, I was in the Bahamas with my mama and baby mama.
Oh, see, there you go. So you already know what's up. You know exactly what I'm talking about, man. This is
talking about, bro.
It is a beautiful fucking sight to see. Beautiful. Just to be in the middle of nowhere, just literally look like you're going off the edge of Earth. That's how. Right. That's how. Oh yeah. So
look like the literal paradise.
Literally. Yeah, 100%, 100%. So like I said, I know COVID got a lot of people scared about being in constricted areas with people and shit. I will go on another cruise even post COVID. I don't give a shit. I mean, but that's just me. I had a blast. Puerto Rico was beautiful. Bahamas was hot as shit. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The sand was beautiful. The water was.
When did you go? What time of what month and all that shit?
I went. This was like late September because we was there for a week, so we left like late September, came back early October in 2017. And it was an experience that I will cherish forever. Man. Puerto Rico was beautiful. Bahamas was hot as hell, but other than that, beautiful coke white sand. Never saw that in my life.
You looked through the water.
Through the water.
Through the water.
I mean, as far as you could go out into the water, you still seeing your feet at the bottom.
Yeah, one of the things that had me tripping was just the dudes just diving in, right? They just diving in, grabbing it, seafood and shit, popping it up. Would you like a conch shell? I'm like, hold on, bro. You gotta be cool, bro. Don't just be diving down, popping up all random on me and shit. Like, was your lady like this? Like, no, she doesn't want that, buddy.
Yeah. The fuck else are you trying to offer my lady?
Over there. There's some cold hustlers.
Yeah, they, you could tell because when you get into the Bahamas, it's nothing but hustlers, right? When you get off the boat.
You got the boat.
Oh yeah, that's all them resorts. They wait for tourists, man. They waiting for tourists to get off them ships.
Right. Everybody has a $45 cruise that's gonna take you right across the water in the most bust down boat that they have. But most people gonna fuck with it. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, this is gonna be excellent.
Yeah, yeah. Tour me around a third world country.
Yeah, they think they're going out there for the experience. A lot of people it's going for the experience, but you gotta know where to go. Once you start branching out and you over here call yourself exploring the island, and you take that wrong turn down Albuquerque, like Bugs Bunny ass would say, your ass is gonna be tagged up. So
number one thing, do not sign up for a timeshare. They're gonna get your ass and they're waiting. All them motherfuckers want a timeshare. They all want to get your bread.
Oh yeah. 100%.
I wanted to get a trinket, a goddamn magnet. Next thing you know, she trying to sell me on a $5,000 high-rise penthouse on something that just got hit with a hurricane.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You wild, boy.
They're gonna try to get you. They're gonna try to get you. No, but that and Mexico. My high school senior trip, we went to fucking Mexico for 7 days, another week experience, and I had a fucking blast. That they always try to say, when you go out there, don't drink the water in Mexico and this and that. Man, check this out. Mexico is a beautiful, where I was at. I was in Puerto Vallarta. Beautiful. I had a blast. We went down the strip. They had fucking nightclubs and bars and I never forget. Oh, the nightlife was off the hook. This was
regular activities.
Yeah, it was. I went out there mid-June. It was right after I graduated high school, and it rained out there. I never forget. It rained when I was out there, but it was still about 85 degrees. Felt hella good.
Take you back to that Bahamas trip. That's how it was when I went to the Bahamas. I got caught in the middle of they call it hurricane.
Yeah. Oh shit! When you was
so the ship was like this. When I say, the ship was really rocking.
Ooh.
They was offering out life vests and motion sickness medicine, all that. I'm like, I went around this time, around October, around this time.
Yeah, this is hurricane season. That's what we was afraid of too. That's what we was afraid
around 2012, 2013.
Oh yeah, see
the year, but that year right there.
That hurricane season is mania. But to answer your question, though, Marty, I was in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
He was in a real Mexico then, huh?
I was in real Mexico. And then we went one of the excursions that they had was we got to go up to the mountains and to the hillside with the ATVs, and you really seeing folks living in the hills, houses in the hills with donkeys in the front yard, and folks are just smashing through their shit with ATVs. It's like, God damn, like we really in the cuts.
Like there's no beach in the middle.
Yeah,
there's no beach in the middle of the community.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, I did like a blowhole after I took my cruise out to Mexico, and it was like damn near you hit a flea market. You feel me?
Yeah,
they selling you everything. You need prescriptions. You need whatever you got. It's just like walking through a flea market.
But they say for the single fellas, hey,
I'm not single.
The top 3 in your bucket list for the single fellas.
Yeah, you said
top 3 in your bucket list, but like we say, be safe.
Oh, got like to.
Brittany Griner.
Yeah.
Oh, Brittany Griner.
What's up with Brittany Griner, man?
Shout out to Brittany, man. Hope she comes home soon. Get back on them courts.
Oh, she's not coming home.
She's
soon,
not coming home.
Oh, she ain't. That's why I said hope. Hope she can.
The other BG get out before her. They're gonna free the real BG.
Hey. Ice cold.
Hey.
Gas money is on.
We're gonna be she's in Russia, and it's cold out there, and she's not getting out for 9 years.
Yeah, that's mainly. So where'd you go, Marty? What was one of your trips you been to?
I've been a few passport places, but one of them I'm gonna piggyback off your Mexico one. I was in Mexico, but wasn't really Mexico. Feel me? It was Rosarito, city right next to Tijuana. Feel me? It's right on the borderline, San Diego. I thought it was gonna be Mexico. Pulled up out there. We drove.
Yeah, you was doing some grimy shit. What was y'all doing?
We went out there for a bachelor party, and like what was this? This was like about I think 05, between 05 and 08, one of the years.
Hey, and, you know it's gonna be a good bachelor party when you avoid Tijuana and you just go to a random side city.
Yeah, so we passed Tijuana and shit, but we was all be careful when you outside of America. One, when you black, still be careful when you drive, and then 2, don't be careful when you're driving outside America, because we got pulled over as soon as we passed that border and got in there. They had them guns out and people pull us over, like, what y'all doing around here and everything. Like
the federales was on your ass?
Yeah, on us with the rifle and everything. Like we was out there with cocaine in the trunk.
Ready to bribe you, huh?
Yeah, so we had nothing. So we went to the place. That was my first time really knowing the difference between Mexico and America food. So I went there, I was like, yo, give me a burrito. And they was like, what? Like, bro, we don't sell burritos out here. Yeah. I was like, what you mean? Like I didn't know that shit was American food, whatever.
Right.
But we went out there to the nightlife, party and shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit felt like LA. Because it was like right there, San Diego. So
exactly.
Everybody coming from there was nobody speaking Spanish. Everybody was black, white, or whatever, and it was straight English.
Everybody was American.
You got a lot of American soldiers that are going over there.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but you got the people in Diego and
it was.
Then if you speak on it, we got a lot of Americans moving out there like Baja, Mexico City, all that. If we want to speak on it, keep it real, man. It's dirt cheap, cheaper than Vegas.
That's what I was about to say. It's dirt cheap because what they doing was it was cheaper. Instead of going to a nightclub in San Diego, you can get your money's worth to drive over there to Rosarito, 20 minutes more. You feel me? And get cheaper drinks, cheaper food, and party all night long. So that's what people are doing.
Walk or even walk.
And then I play with your wiener, huh?
No,
dirty dog.
For them single guys, man, I keep hearing about that, man.
Dirty dog.
Cheaper than the old school 40 that you always throw out.
Oh yeah. No, they were
about 40 pesos.
Yeah, they were throwing out, but I ain't met nobody out there. But I had met a chick out there. I ain't gonna never forget this one because she was a real African chick, right? And we was on a dance floor and everything, and I was trying to get to know her at the time. And she was like, yeah, I'm from such and such Africa, but I live in LA now. I live in Orange County, but I go to school all the way in LA. So I'm like, okay, cool. So she's speaking to me, and so I'm thinking she's a wise person and everything. And she like, I'm like, okay, you live in Orange County, you go to school all the way in LA. Where you go? UCLA? You go USC? She like, nah, I go to DeVry. I'm like,
oh man.
Western Career College.
JG Wentworth. I want my money. I want it now.
Can't do it.
Straight up. You is false advertisement.
I said, next.
Hey, bro, what's going on with that Jeanette Films, man? Jeanette Films.
Go
ahead and promote that.
Filming company I got going on and everything. I do comedian skits, music videos, and a whole lot of stuff.
Okay. And what's the address? What's the YouTube, man? How we get to that?
Right there, straight up Genetic, JAENTI.
Right there in your face. Pronounce it again so we won't be all ignorant.
Genetic Films.
Genetic Films. Appreciate it, boss, man.
Yeah. So that was my trip to Mexico. It wasn't really like y'all feeling like I didn't see the panhandling and everything. So, but it would just felt like America to me. So if y'all in San Diego right there, y'all want to get a little cheap trip, go to Rosarito, but make sure you don't have nothing on you because they pulling you over and they checking your shit.
Hey, he said, "Oh yeah, motherfuckers." I mean, I'm not surprised to hear that though, because you could imagine how motherfuckers be trying to smuggle some shit over the border all throughout the day and night, round the clock. So if you're an unfamiliar vehicle,
go over there and get fucked up. Just don't bring nothing back. Have your good time there.
Yeah.
Be on your toes and come home.
And come home.
I was thinking about what's the difference between entering between California and Texas. You think that it's more strict in Texas? Or what?
Yeah, it's more strict in Texas. There ain't shit to do in Texas.
Possibly.
Also,
I mean, but you got to understand also, like, let's keep it a buck. I'm not the biggest politician, but just it's two different democratic
demographics.
Two different demographics. You got a Democrat state in California, and then you go to a Republican state with Texas. The rules is probably way fucking different.
They got open carry, all that good stuff.
Yeah. So being that they got the open carry and all that shit, the rules might be a little.
Drug laws are different. That's the difference. The California a little more lenient with the drug laws.
Yeah.
So like they said, you go down there and get some Reggie or whatever they call it.
But California may be lenient with the drug laws, but they strict as fuck with the gun laws. And Texas could be vice versa.
Yeah,
so,
it's
so it's like a pick your poison.
They both easy. And in New York, we getting 3 years period. So anyways,
I'm talking about the process. I'm talking about the process to get your gun.
Shit. Let's get back into this traveling, right?
Yeah, when you're traveling too. Also, when you come back from Mexico driving, they check. When you come back to America, they checking your shit.
They're checking all your shit.
All your shit. But thing with this was, we was out there in the swimming pool. We was out there in the real water and everything, swimming around. We ain't had no washer or dryer and shit. We put all that shit back in a suitcase. You know, the federales, when we passed through, they checked our bags. But we had wet clothes for 2 or 3 days.
Ooh.
They must have closed that suitcase up so fast and zipped that motherfucker up like fuck.
That happened to us when we came home on a flight coming from Mexico. They checked
Peru. Let them go.
They checked one bag and said, "Y'all together?" We said, "Yeah." Fuck it, come on. Y'all, everybody passed the check through.
Y'all stink.
They said y'all motherfuckers stink. Yeah.
I mean, y'all look a little retarded also. So they like, that's definitely a family trip.
So what you got, man? Cause I got other trips I've been to, but where you been, Avery? Let the people know where you been.
Shit, man. I'm all over the United States. So you feel me? Traveling to Long Beach, I stayed out there for a little bit. So, you get into the culture out there. Marty slid through for a little bit. You remember that, Martinez?
Yeah. They had a studio apartment and I had to sleep I had to sleep on the couch, and that was the first time I knew I had sleep apnea.
You had to sleep on the couch.
Hey, it's the only studio you'll ever see with a king size mattress and a couch. That whole motherfucker was just a mattress. Do the whole goddamn.
He said the king size studio with the master bedroom.
Right. Oh
yeah.
The king size studio with the master bedroom.
Hey, you hop in, you gotta throw your shit on the couch and hop on sideways, like looking like Jazzy Jeff.
Oh, get tossed out the crib.
Right. But yeah, man, out there it wasn't too crazy. I appreciate it. I was right by the water, so I go out to the water. You know what I'm saying? I didn't experience too much gang banging or anything.
How far was you from the Pike?
I was right there. It was like a 5-minute walk.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. But then I was fucking with one of my old comrades. You guys know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Last initial J, whatever. We ended up getting to instant bullshit. So then I ended up getting into trouble out there.
And it's all blue out there.
Right, it's all blue out there. But then once you get in the county, it's all fucking everybody hate white people. Hallelujah. Right?
Go to the ABs in the woods.
Right. And I'm not with all that shit. So I'm just like, get me the fuck up out of
right.
here.
Right.
I do all the community service you need.
So as far as, I mean, I know you lived out there, but as far as travel, like places you went to go see, man, what's some of the spots you went to?
Shit, went out there, basically all LA. If you like comedy.
No, I'm talking about oh, okay, that's what you're saying. My fault.
Yeah, I'm saying when I went out to LA, I went to every comedy club, Ice House, you know.
He said don't go to Roscoe's on Manchester or wherever.
Yeah, can't do that. RIP to the cutty.
I went to all the Roscoe's, made it. Hallelujah, holla back, man. But
you didn't wear no jewelry though.
Nah.
I wore this luxurious skin, dog. What you mean, bro?
You gotta go to the one like they say in Long Beach, man.
That's where I was at.
It's right there by the freeway. You see the planes landing. It's cool.
Yeah,
but also I dipped out to
like Bosco.
Dipped out to Michigan, Chicago. I've been to a few different places because Chris kind of pissed me off. He went out to Louisiana.
Oh yeah, go Tigers. Yeah, I've been to the Tiger Stadium.
Yeah, I've
so
been
he
there.
stopped by LSU Stadium, so you know me, I had to go blue, baby, all the way.
Ain't no drive by. I walked campus, but I give you one. You got one on me though. I ain't never seen my team play. I just been on campus, so I give you that. You actually saw your team play.
Nah, see, Michigan, Wolverine. So we was in there in the stadium, watched the whole game. Also dipped out to Chicago. I did kind of like you, did the exterior perimeter thing, but
the United Center
on the inside. But you know, those are a few different little spots I hit. Not too recent, but at least it was like somewhere. It'll give you a new perspective when you're looking at your life. You know,
that's what I'm saying. Did you check the O block?
Yeah, he don't. Yeah,
going by
63rd. Checking the O block.
Checking the O block. They say when you go to Chicago, you got to check an O block. But that's where Family Matters and Steve Urkel and all that good. I'm like,
hey. Avery, you to see Carl Winslow when you was out there?
Nah, I told him I was Slim Jesus. I had a straight pass the whole time.
He said he was with GDB, something like that. He's one of the disciples.
Yeah,
man. God's disciple, but he was one of them.
Yeah,
but you ain't never been out of the country, Avery?
Yeah, Mexico. I mean, I never went off the continent, if that's what you mean.
Okay, you ain't never. Okay. Because I didn't go.
I mean, the next spot is Canada, baby. You know, I'm gonna have to go hang out with Chris Jericho and all my favorite wrestlers. As a child, I might have to go out there and throw the sharpshooter on Brett. You know what I mean?
Oh, you trying to get up to Canada?
Yeah, that'll be the next one. But really, you know where I come from. I'm Denmark. I'm all that upper European shit. So I'm Denmark. I'm French, German. When I did my genealogy, I'm all in one spot. There's all that right there.
Right. So
now, my wife, she did hers. She fucking all over the whole goddamn map. I'm like, goddamn.
Oh, she got a little bit of everybody, huh?
Yeah, it looked like the whole goddamn nation was fucking with her family. I'm like, holy shit. I'm about as white as you can be.
You said,
all right, back in the day, it was.
They didn't have a bargaining agreement, collective bargaining agreement back then, man, like the NBA, man.
She got sprinkled of the whole globe in her.
Man, they was getting traded for 7th-round picks back then, man.
Hey, so where you been, Cuddy, man, to tell your story? What's some of the places you been outside of these Bay Area streets?
Oh, me, man? Oh,
yeah.
Man.
I know you said you've been to the Bahamas, man, but
I've been to the Bahamas with my mama and baby mama, on mamas, whatever they want to say. You feel me? Been to Mexico, all that good stuff. I didn't even hit some of these other little states, man. I didn't hit the Wyomings, the Utahs, the Colorados. You know what I mean? I didn't hit them type of, you know.
How's the experience out there? What was your experience out there in those states?
Oh man, it was lovely, man. They accepted me like, you know.
Yeah.
Like I was an athlete, you know.
Yeah, I know my pops, he had a job out there. My pops used to work in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Cheyenne, Wyoming. I've been there a few times, you know. Cheyenne is nice. Cheyenne is nice. It looks retro, like some old school Sacramento type, you know what I mean? But they got their own little culture.
Right, absolutely.
Mexico, because they say New Mexico, you know what I mean?
Right.
Arizona. I didn't hit a few little things.
Okay. Oh, so you didn't bust some moves through these states.
I didn't bust a few moves, man.
What was the craziest move you busted?
The craziest move I busted, I don't know. Probably my longest one would be the Bahamas, probably.
Yeah.
Went to Fort Lauderdale, so I had to catch the plane all the way to Houston, switch from Houston, flying to Fort Lauderdale. Then we had to catch one of the rides. One of them dudes is trying to overtalk. You feel me? You driving in there, you driving from Fort Lauderdale to Miami, trying to get over. You feel me?
That's what we did. We flew into Fort Lauderdale. Flew into Fort Lauderdale and drove to Miami to the port.
Miami, I felt like Rick Ross up there, man.
Hell yeah.
I was like, I got the pictures, man. I didn't hit the hook.
Hey, that Heat Stadium, that Heat Arena, man, that shit is right there on the water, right there in the port.
I'm like, that shit. If they built one of those in Oakland, like they saying, Jack London, or how they even got it in the city, man. Jack London would be cool.
Bro, that motherfucker is right on the water, bro.
Right there, bro. I got pictures of that. I'm like, and this before all the 4K shit, man. I'm taking pictures on Kyocera's and shit, man.
Yeah. Ooh, you know what I mean? Kyocera's. Ooh, that man took it back.
Man, my pictures ain't shit. Even on the filters can't do nothing about it, man. But that's more than likely. That's all, you know what I mean? Then you get to Miami, it's humid, it's raining on one side of the street, and then it's just sun, it's hot on the other side, but the whole time the sun out. So my experiences ain't, now I'm just trying to create a bucket list.
That's one thing that I want to do. It's funny you said that, because that's one thing that I want to do. Visiting Florida was on one of my bucket lists, but when I flew out there, we was only out there for like maybe 12 to 14, like probably 14 to 16 hours. And we had to turn around, get up in the morning, leave the hotel, go to the port, and then we took off. But I want to go back and actually experience Florida.
Touch down, put my feet down on the concrete. That's what I want to do.
Florida,
Miami shit too.
Florida, New York.
When I went out to Florida, bro, I touched down. We went straight to go hop on a cruise ship. Went out to the what are those? Bahamas.
The Bahamas.
But they had just got hit with a hurricane, so I only got to go experience 2 of the islands. I went to the #1 fish spot. That shit blew me up like crazy. Had my ass on fire. Yeah.
What spot was that?
Shit, if I know. The #1 little local spot on the beach, bro. But they was giving you that. Yeah, they was giving you that real fish and whatever spice they be using.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's hot. Everything, all the Caribbean food is hot.
Hey, that went crazy. So we walked that little area, then we went back. I was out there for like 3 weeks. We chilled. Then I went out to Tampa to the Bucks game.
Right.
Bucks fan, man. TB12.
But that was before TB12. That was back when the Bucks was butt ass naked with trash.
That's what James was still the quarterback?
Nah, that was what
Delford.
What's that, the light skinned
Jeff Garcia.
Who?
Freeman.
Oh, Josh Freeman.
Oh, that's when y'all had said
Josh Freeman. We was playing the Raiders. I'm over there talking shit. I'm out there. We ended up losing by a field goal. Janikowski going crazy with the giant flip, but it was so hot out there.
Humid.
Wife damn near passed out because it was crazy hot, and we was like, you know where the boat is?
Yeah.
Well, the sun goes down the opposite way, so all that.
Oh, so that shit is just beaming on you.
Yeah, bro, it's going on right on you. It's humid. I'm dumping my towel in the soda waters that they passing on. I'm like, what you doing my towel? We ended up having to leave a little bit early because I was worried she was gonna pass out, right?
Right. So,
I got that fire, cousin. Hey, yo, cousin. Hey, man. Yo, man.
Right.
Hey, man. Hey, man. You want some of this, man? Come for. Hey, man.
You want some of this bomb? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good.
Hey, being that you was by the boat, bro, when y'all scored, how loud was that fucking cannon in person? Because that shit loud on TV.
Yeah, that thing bust. Prime was it only went off like one time. We wasn't scoring too much.
I wasn't scoring much.
Do that thing go
And
up?
you know how I get down. I was over there trying my hardest to get up on that bitch. I'm like, oh, white lady, let me shake her. Let me get up. I got halfway up the ramp. They like, you got to go down or we got to let you leave. I'm like, fuck it. I paid too much. I'm not going to leave.
So you said what, Marty?
Is it a field goal go off too, or only touchdowns?
Only when we score, it goes off.
So field goal too then.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because that motherfucker loud on TV. So I had to ask you, like, I hate to be sitting by that motherfucking boat. And
and it was so nice because I'm used to Bay Area stadiums.
Right.
And I'm an A's fan my whole life.
Oh,
so I've been going to that Oakland A's stadium.
Yeah,
they ain't got shit.
Yeah, speaking of, that boat remind me of that fucking boat at Great America, man.
Oh, that motherfucker that be there, that be flipping upside down.
Flipping motherfuckers around, make you look like your change and your phone and your wallet. That one.
Throw your ass over that big bridge right there. Have you selling out to Sausalito?
Man, how you in Santa Clara, man?
Yeah, fuck it.
Bang bang gang though, man.
Shit, this guy. We should have got him on the last episode.
Man, y'all can book me in, man. Let me know.
Man,
we gonna run it back. We gonna run it back sometime.
Yeah, no. We got a couple more football episodes in us for the season's out. We gonna ask you how you felt about your team.
Well, let's get into the states that you traveled through. I know Marty lived at a few different states. So Marty, what's your experience with traveling state to state and living wherever you live?
My first state went to was New Orleans for the party life and everything. Cause I got family out there. We was only out there for like a week or two, so I don't really feel no difference. But my first difference when I moved to Atlanta, I moved around 2003, 2004. I was supposed to go forever and not come back. But
that motherfucker.
I went out there when it was like free cell phone days. Like you had a cell phone, you had some money, and I was not. And then right now where you can get on your cell phone and check the weather. You know, it's going to be sundowns at 7 p.m. or it's going to rain between 4 to 6 and shit like that. You would know. Out there, I had no cell phone and shit, and I wouldn't know. You know, California. If it's not supposed to rain, it ain't gonna rain. If it's hot, it's hot.
Yeah.
Right. Went out there and experienced the difference, like sun beaming and it's raining and shit. And I didn't know what time they're gonna stop and all that type of shit. So
because in the South it'll just pop up on you instantly.
Yeah, instantly. So I had moved back to California. This was my main thing. Like I was fed up with the shit. Like only thing I love about Atlanta is it's black love out there. Like I was in a place where there was like all apartments. The whole apartment was like full of black people, and there wasn't no Section 8. Like right. I hear you see somewhere all black, it's hood or something, Section 8. It wasn't out there. Everybody got a job and all that shit. But the thing was, I lived by a grocery store. It was like 4 or 5 blocks away. I had no vehicle at the time, so I would walk. I had walked to the store, hot as fuck, right?
I had a quick question though, but you think that could be anywhere though, right?
Where?
Or just black folks can just get an apartment and do their own shit?
No, Atlanta like the Black Hollywood.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I'm saying
watching something that a female said, "Don't go. Your husband is not in Atlanta though. That's the only time."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Be careful."
Yeah.
I always want to travel there, but I only did a little pit stop there. But
no,
like you said, all you see is us. All you see is us.
All you see is us, and that was
and
free to
damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was a lot of chicks out there.
There's a lot of BBLs, LGBTQTs, or whatever they are.
It is now, but when I went out there in like 03 or 04, I didn't really see nothing like that. But I was saying, like, I walked to the store like 15 minute walk, hot as fuck. I'm in the stove like 10 minutes. I come out the stove, bro, and it's pouring down rain. I got bags in my hand, all this shit, like, fuck. Now I gotta go home and all this shit. 10 to 15 minutes. I go home, close my door, sun come right out. I'm like, ain't this about a bitch? Fuck this shit.
Yeah, that's
Get my ass back to
weather was.
California, man.
Yeah,
You ain't got no car. You ain't got no car, bro. You gonna be fucked up out there.
Fucked up. It's like long ass man, like the suburbs out here, huh? Them blocks it ain't no stoplights every corner.
And ain't no stoplights, ain't even no sidewalks.
There ain't no stop sign.
Yeah, and no sidewalks out there too. You walking the real Jason and Freddy Cougar trees. Trees hell long.
You walking
dirt
in
road.
the street, or you walking on somebody's property?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how it was when I first started going to Tennessee with my grandma. You know what I'm saying? She from out there. You get off the plane, you feel like somebody already stepping on your chest. Like, what?
But you feel the
The
hospitality.
hell is going on? Why can't I just
that,
breathe regular?
That Southern hospitality is real, bro. I got a fucking I remember when I went to College Station, Texas for fire training for my job, my last job. And I flew in, and I was the only dude from California that flew out there. Everybody else was, the closest person from me was New Mexico. Everybody else was from Jersey, Philly area. Jersey, Philly, North Carolina, they was all from the East Coast.
East Coast.
So when I flew in, it was like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock Texas time. So everybody's all in they bed at the hotel room. I'm calling the boss. Nobody's fucking picking up. So this dude, because I had to transfer from Denver. From Houston. We had to transfer and hit on one of those little charter flights, and it flew into College Station. It's a smaller airport. So the dude who I was talking to, just shooting shit with, he was like, "Oh, where you going?" He was like, "What you doing in College Station?" I'm like, "Oh, I got fire training, whatever. We make a small talk." He was like, "Yeah, man, I live out here." "Oh, okay, right on." So he seen that my people weren't picking up the phone. Mind you, I only knew this dude for 30 minutes. And he was like, "Look, I know exactly the hotel that you're going to. I got to drive by there going home." And
he was
and
gonna
I'm like,
rape your ass.
and I'm like, bro, like,
real shit.
I'm like, bro, I'm like, wait, Spook. I'm like, bro, what you mean? Like, nah, man, it's cool. Like, I'm gonna just go ahead and just wait to see these people call me. And they never call me back. Long story short, I just said, fuck it, bro. If I die, I die. But I gotta get to this. I had to bust shit open, motherfucker. I got to the hotel. I got to the fucking hotel. But no, but my point was just to piggyback what Bruh said, like Southern hospitality. I told him straight up, I'm like, dude, I appreciate you. And he even gave me his number. He was like, bro, if you want to go, eat lunch, hang out, I'll show you about the city, whatnot. You from California. I said, I appreciate you, but I'm not gonna need you from here on out. Like, I'm with my peoples. But I'm telling you now, if you was in California and the roads were reversed, your ass would be stuck at this airport all fucking night, because ain't nobody coming at you like that.
They're gonna be like, you get on one of them BART trains to connect to the BART, and then you get on the BART, you can holler at your people, and then they got an Uber or something. You know where you're going, or
right?
I like that shit. Out.
Say hi.
You go up here, get up over here.
Say hi,
yeah.
They might even set you up. People in Honey, it's so grimy in the Bay Area.
It's grimy, bro. Grimy.
Do not buy the BART ticket off the guy that's waiting when you get off.
Don't ask anybody for directions.
Yeah, bro. It's so you right, bro. That Southern hospitality is real. But I've been to Texas, like my bro say, our family from New Orleans. So I flew to New Orleans a few times for the Mardi Gras. Got to see my LSU Tigers. Went through there.
How everybody feel about Vegas? Everybody been in Vegas.
I lived in Vegas.
I actually have no problem with Vegas. I love Vegas personally, but I also like the party and the nightlife and all that shit. So that's Vegas is right up my alley.
Vegas, man. If I would have known at 21, 18, I ain't
about Vegas.
I didn't get a chance to go to college, but I would have went to Vegas. As soon as I graduated 18, I went to Vegas.
Right.
Only been on the strip in Vegas. So I don't really know too much about Vegas, but I've been in Houston though. I lived in Houston for a second. That shit sounded the same as Atlanta and shit with the black love and everything. But they party seems this way like kind of different than Atlanta though. Like you not you ain't really that big in Houston. Like everybody, if you a celebrity, you can hang out and just chill out. Ain't nobody fanning over you. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I went to a
people is moving to Houston right now and under.
Yeah, I went to a little restaurant bar in Houston and shit, and we in there all like majority black folks. They doing a little swag dance, and I'm like, oh, I never seen this before. And then we leaving. My partner like, hey, they go James Harden right there on the hooker, and he was just smoking, and I was like, I was about to fan out real quick, like, you know this, but everybody else is calm and collective. So I'm like, I can't be like this.
All right, collect yourself, bro.
Yeah, and then
then
I went back, left and came back like about a month or two later. The Warriors were playing like the Rockets or in the championship, whatever, and we was all kicking it, buying drinks and everything. And then Adrian Peterson came in and sat really like right next to me because he knew the people. And I'm looking like, it's Adrian
I hope
Peterson.
you don't grab a switch and come back in this motherfucker and whip my ass.
Yeah, I thought it was like a damn
Bill, man.
I'm looking like everybody else, like, y'all don't see him, and he looking at me like I'm I'm a crazy person or something. Like, bro,
who AP? Oh, AP was, or the fucking?
He looking at you like you the celebrity, yeah.
Yeah, looking at me like, well, why dude staring at me? Like, well, everybody else not paying him no mind, just shook his hand like he's a normal person, like here, buying a drink, he was drinking everything. So I'm like, it's hella chill.
You see in Hollywood or somewhere,
right? But that's the issue that we got out here, right? Every time somebody sees somebody who's worth something or has done something, everybody want to set him up,
celebrity or not,
right? They want to hit him with a lick. You feel me? So that's why people don't really fuck with California like they should be.
Yeah, this is where all the game come from. This is where all the isms come from. This is where all the, you know what I mean, come from, man. They forget that. This is where, come on, man. We right here off this coast, man.
Yeah.
This is where it all
straight
comes
game.
from.
Straight game.
All the game, all the trapping, everything here, all the capping. We were capping, we was roasting cats, you feel me? You can't even roast nobody. You say something about somebody, it's all sensitive. And, man, hey, it all started here. Now I see what Short 40 was saying, like, even the 3 times crazy to take our game and run with it, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
It's relevant.
Absolutely. And it's gonna stay relevant because we constantly evolving.
Relevant and evident.
Yeah. Straight up.
It's also fucked up though that we can't just have motherfuckers come out here and chill sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because everybody want to come up so hard out here. Because it's not even everybody that's out here. It's everybody that
when they go to the
move
city,
their way out here.
When they go to Frisco, when they go to the city, they pretty much, but even 2 Chainz got, you know, had a little altercation.
You got around there.
But it's still more, it's a little more secure. You know what I mean? Nobody come to Oakland. What we got? You know what I mean?
Your car ain't secure.
Wherever they at. Wherever they
car
at.
Secure in the city.
Worse, they rather stay where they at to come to Oakland because it's worse than wherever they at. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no rules like that. There's no rules. There's no structure. Out there they got structure. You know what I mean? You run up, somebody got the Draco, somebody always strapped. It's like Vegas, you know what I mean? It's open carry. The gun law is different. It's different.
It is. And because I got one of my folks, I know they stay in Montana, and they say they leave the house. They say they leave the house with the thing on their hip.
Shotgun in it. Shotgun next to the gear drop.
Shit, they got on the back window. Let me grab this real quick.
Yeah.
They might encounter a bear or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. So yeah, it's different. It's totally different. So I'm gonna say, as far as in-state, I only been to Texas, Florida, Louisiana, Vegas, Nevada, and I went to upstate Washington. Upstate Washington is beautiful, beautiful fucking state. They just rain a lot, rains way a lot. I was up there, I was staying in Tacoma for a month for work.
Yeah, I was out there with Dana.
And I shit y'all not. When I got up in the morning, it was 27 degrees. It was helling. When I got to work, this is all in an 8-hour shift. Got up in the morning, 27 degrees, probably 25. Helling. I get to work, it's snowing. By the time I hit lunch, it's raining. And when I got off work, the sun was out. I said, oh, hell no. This
every season.
Every season. Every element in 8 hours. I said, I ain't never experienced no shit like that.
Yeah, that's how there's a lot of these little off 40 states, like you said, yeah.
All right, so you got a little bag with you. What state do you take you and your little family? You dip off, you got enough money for one little piece of property. Where do you go?
Oh, that's a tough one.
That's a good one.
Good one.
In any state I want?
It got to be in America.
I mean, yeah.
But I mean, if you really want to take that same, let's say, 400,000, you got 400,000. You could drop it anywhere. Fuck it, let's open it up. You can go wherever you want. You ain't got to be in America.
Keep it in America.
I'm doing Atlanta just off where I've been in California, too high with Texas, and Houston got the average tornadoes and hurricanes too much. So I'm doing Atlanta as far as natural disasters.
I mean, natural, yeah. I mean, because the Atlanta is kind of, oh no, they're more inland. They're not really on that coast. Because I know when the hurricanes come up, that fucking coastline, shit, Georgia
in the middle of that shit too.
Yeah,
but they finna start taxing the fuck out of Atlanta.
Yeah, but how often do you hear about natural disaster in Atlanta? Did you hear about Houston or Dallas or whatever? You hear about more about that shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Atlanta, Atlanta now they just got more so all the rappers and all the gangs and shit and all that shit and all of it's like the Frisco in the early 90s type shit.
You got the trapper capital of the country, basically. Where everybody want to go
think
get
about
money.
That word trap. The word trap came from Atlanta. Everybody is trapping now.
Oh, everybody's
trap.
Shit, they even talking about making trap music.
Trap music. It's got its own little genre.
Yeah.
Cats out here with the trap beats and
facts.
Short's the only one who Atlanta kept it town business, kept it Bay Area, whatever, town, Oakland, Bear. Short's the only one.
I feel like if you go to Atlanta, you looking for problems because there's gonna be too many hungry motherfuckers out there looking for somebody with a little bit of money.
And they're used to it. It's like LA.
Damn.
Right.
I was the original question though.
I'm going to Wyoming, baby. I'm buying like half of fucking.
I've been to Wyoming.
Half of that motherfucker. I'm buying like 70 acres.
That's one of them states where
I ain't gonna lie though.
Shit go on, a lot of natural disasters.
Like my folks.
Shoot, I got I got 100 acres. Shit.
Yeah. Like you said, I don't know where I would go.
I'm riding fucking weird ass elks.
I might hit Nevada. I might hit Henderson, Laughlin, Summerlin. Somewhere.
I heard Henderson's a solid spot. I heard Henderson's a cool little spot in Nevada.
Henderson
Man, that's a good question though. For me, like I would want to say Texas, because them tornadoes is fucked up. But I'd rather take my chance with a tornado than a damn hurricane.
Yeah, they think your whole shit gone.
Yeah.
Hell no, I'd rather take a hurricane.
Man, I'd rather take a
hurricane or flood your shit, but you could damn near.
I'm gonna take it everything.
Isolate your shit with those new tubes they got. Where your shit
but a tornado, you could do that. But a tornado.
But what about?
No, I'm saying I'm avoiding tornadoes because they're gonna rip your whole shit up. Period. Unless you living underground.
Oh, the hurricane gonna rip your shit off.
Hurricane gonna flood your shit out.
Hurricane, the wind's gonna tear your windows out. All the shit. The wind might be so impactful that your whole house blow away.
You said what about my car, Marty?
Yeah, your car gone. Talking about your house cool. Your car ain't cool. That shit gonna win.
Are you saying that as far as
on the top of that motherfucker down the street?
Are you saying as far as the hurricane or tornado for your cars?
Both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them. Even in Nevada, they got what the fuck, windstorms, man.
Oh yeah, and that mean
even advisories, windstorms. And if you outside, the rocks be hitting up, man. You feel me? Be dodging rocks and shit.
That's what I heard. My wife, she was telling me about Arizona with the monsoons.
Oh, Arizona. Oh yeah, I've been there too. I did a whole Pac-12 tour, man. Whole Pac-12 Mountain West tour, man.
All right, what was you going on?
Huh?
What was you doing? Basketball, football?
I was doing me. You feel me?
Good answer. Good fucking answer.
I was doing me. But I hit all the best. I did all the stadium tours. I seen all the stadiums, the major colleges. I'm like, well, it's the same shit.
He was the number one broadcaster in the nation.
And a lot of times I was the only me out there.
Oh, you was on a solo tip?
No, I wasn't on the solo tip, but I was only me.
Oh yeah. Hey, I know what you mean, brother.
He was in the booth talking about, look at the big stick on this guy. Whammy! No, they're like, this guy, we might have to give him a full ride. This guy got the best goddamn.
I'm like, man, I'm the oldest freshman you ever see. You know, I just got a scholarship. I still got my 5 years of eligibility, man. I got a GED, man. So I still got 5 years of eligibility, man. And I get NIL now. You feel me?
Hey, y'all speaking on like the Bahamas and Mexico and all that. Y'all ever so when y'all did the Bahamas and everything, y'all got off the boat, did what y'all had to do and went back on, right? Yeah. Y'all experienced the third world life?
Nah, man. Talk about that.
I ain't experienced, but I seen it.
Talk about that.
Experience, but the little thing I bought off the cruise ship, right? They like, you can go see this waterfall bullshit, right? So I'm like, cool, let me go check it out. They throw me on a bus, right? This shit like 45 fucking minutes. You driving through the city, bro. This shit is manny, bro. It's already bullet holes. Yeah.
They show you water wells. They show you the gangsters, the hood. They show you where you get. It's like, yeah, it's third world. Like it's really third world. Like
right. And then you pull up, and it's a flea market where everybody just trying to get you for your bread. They're like
selling $10 socks.
Yeah, we got
$10.
All these different pills, whatever. I don't know. I don't take prescriptions, but you feel me? Oxys or whatever motherfuckers is popping. They got all that shit right there.
They got everything you want. Like I said, they even got the white Hennessy out there.
Right.
And what is that?
And that was before I even stepped down.
White Hennessy.
No, what is that again?
Like in the Bahamas and all that, in the Caribbean.
Mexico.
Okay.
I was in Mexico.
That white Hennessy.
Right.
And they sell it dirt cheap. Cigarettes, all that. You get a carton of cigarettes for like $20 out there.
But then before you get on your little shit,
customs.
Before you get back on your boat, they're gonna frisk you. But really, you just put all that shit on you. If you really
bring back so much.
Yeah, if you're a smart motherfucker, you ain't gonna get caught. But if you dumb, you can be like, yeah, I got all these pills. Hallelujah. And I be like, oh, I'm taking all that shit from you.
I got a crazy story I'll tell you about, but I'll be on the next one if y'all get me back.
Man. Oh man, go ahead and drop it.
I don't want to talk too much about it, man. We gotta keep them interested, man.
Yeah, we right here, man.
About the Bahamas, I got a few stories. I got a few funny stories I can tell, man.
Man. Come on, really?
I'm QBall.
Speak that shit, man.
That's who I am. I'm QBall, man. You know,
okay.
I got my while we promote, Tampa Bay, you know, me and Tom, we the same age again. You know, Tom, he can go out there and do what he needs to do. You feel me?
Right.
That one, I'll show you what that do.
But so I think I went to fucking Seattle, right? Fucking around with Dana. We out there just wilding out. You know, me and her, we like to get a little tipsy. So we don't even do too much. But I did thrash her and Mattia the whole goddamn time we was there. I was just wreaking havoc. I'm throwing their mattresses over. I'm a complete mess. Anyways, we go to we catch the boat to go into Seattle, right? They both drinking. I tell them that this body of water was created because 2 asteroids hit the ground and created a massive crater. And they both like, what? It's a crater that hit here, and we driving in the boat to Seattle, the little wharf right there, bro. They both freaking out. They're like, we gotta get out of here.
And that wharf is serious too, huh?
Right, but they was scared as fuck. They was like, what? I was like,
why are you fucking with them?
If you know one thing about me, all I do is play jokes and harass people.
Yeah.
So they were sitting there, ate 2 edibles, and I decided to go to work. You feel me?
It's about to go down.
All right, they looking around. I'm like, yeah, that's where they seen the Loch Ness monster.
Oh shit! Nah, that fucking
with a big ass body of water.
Right.
and they already off on the edibles.
They can't go nowhere.
They fucking wilding out. Nah, but hey, man, I hate to cut this short. My phone battery about to die. So.
Oh shit! I was about to say my shit, nigga.
Oh, go ahead.
I
got time. I got time for you. Go ahead, tell your story about the Philippines.
Yeah, well, I've been in third world. I've been in the Philippines.
That's on my bucket list.
Yeah. My friend of mine, my coworker who I work with, they've been trying to get me to go for years, right? But I'm like, I don't know, and I've been knowing hella Filipinos because I used to work in the Frisco next to Jersey City, so it's hella Filipinos. So they're like, bro, I got a house and everything. Come out. But the thing was, I was like early 30s at the time, and dude was like,
still early 30s, ain't you?
Huh? Yeah,
still early 30s, man.
I'm early 20s at heart. So,
Benjamin Button, man, tell him black don't crack, but yeah, my bad for cutting you off.
No, it's good. So he like in his mid 60s, right? So that's my hesitation of going out with him. Like, bro, what we gonna get into? Like, we a whole generation. So I'm like, fuck it. Let me get our experience. So I bought my plane ticket in like August, right? I'm like, I'm gonna fly around Christmas time. That's where the weather is cooler at, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. First time getting a flight hella fucking long, right? It's like down there 23-hour flight. I had to go to fucking China, then the Philippines. So we pull up in the Philippines. I'm like,
how is that though? When you pull up to a super foreign area.
Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. What you say?
When you pull up to a super foreign area, they never seen a black man before. I guarantee that.
Like Michael Jordan and Kobe, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get into that, but I'm gonna show you how third world shit works. So as soon as I get off the plane, they pick me up. They're looking for me. They pick me up. I kid you not, like 5 minutes after we pull out of the airport, 5-0 pull up on us. Then they in the car kind of just looking, not even want to give you a ticket. They just looking around, see you in the car. Dude had to flip him like down there $200 American money. Dude had to flip him like $200 American money just for him to let us go. You feel me?
Right.
He didn't want to give us no ticket. They were just corrupt out there.
Kidnapping.
Damn.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right. So now I see how it is.
Motherfuckers coming out there.
Especially a nigga look like nigga play football or basketball. Once we get
but cold part, I don't even think he'd seen me. Like, I just think that they just crooked. Like, if you come from the airport, Manila, you got some money. So
right, you from America, period.
Yeah. So they give them some money. So like I said earlier, I booked my ticket in July, here to December. Dude telling me, hey, I want to let you know you're gonna have to sleep on the floor because I got family members staying with me. I'm like, bro, you knew I had my ticket such and such way back then. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I got a hotel some other time there. I get to the house. So I'm like, first time kind of experiencing third world shit. So I get to the house, turn the water on. He like, make sure the water running. I'm like, make sure the water running. I'm like, what you mean? He's like, yeah, it's working. He was like, okay. Then I'm like, bro, this shit ain't hot. He was like, nah, we don't have hot water here. If you want hot water in the Philippines, you privileged. I'm like, what? Privilege? So first time figuring out like what's America like in the third world like out there they ain't got no hot water and shit, right? So I'm like, so I took a lukewarm shower and everything, go outside and the streets are literally like down there flooded where you needed like a bike to pedal through that shit because you can't walk in that shit. So I'm like, fuck this shit. But since I was the only black dude there, I had to have a little fake bodyguards with me, like their family, like I was like King Samunda and shit. Like they was like I was in the middle
for you, like we got his back. You already
like I was in the middle of the shit and they were walking, and all I can hear is hella Tagalog Filipino talk in the word NBA.
Pardon.
Is the NBA?
Hey, that's LeBron? I wonder what they call white people.
Yeah.
Everything a football player or some shit.
NFL?
Any American, like I said, everywhere we go besides America, ain't no white and black. They say American.
All right.
If you big enough, they gonna think a nigga plays basketball, football, or entertainer.
Well, shit, everybody big out there.
No, everybody small in the Philippines. They like Pacquiao. Ain't nobody.
Oh no, but that's what I'm saying. We come out there, shit. I'm 6 feet tall, but they might think I'm goddamn.
Oh yeah, I'm 5'10".
Yeah, I'm 16 in their eyes.
Godzilla.
I'm Kobe.
Yeah, cause where I'm at too is like it's real poverty. Like I stay like about like an hour away from the big city, so it's real poverty. They're like, don't talk to nobody, don't shake no hands, because they gonna want some money from you. So I'm like walking through the shit, and then they got a chick. They're like, you want to talk to this chick? I'm like, all right, cool. I talk to the chick, and then like I'm at a house outside, and it's like I ain't gonna lie, like it's like
she whipped out his dick.
Yeah, she like $5.
She's like, you want me to suck yours or you want to suck mine?
But they got pesos out there, right?
Yeah, pesos. But I ain't gonna lie, while I'm talking to her, it's like
somebody been out there.
When I'm talking to her, it's like 40 people like in front of the yard just looking at me, talking to her like hella weird.
Like he finna trick on, like everywhere we go. Like it's like everywhere you go, the whole world is a ghetto, basically. Everywhere
so they
talking about these cats that's getting over trying to rob people. They got the bras trying to set niggas up. You get what I'm saying? Like the broad, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like the girl wanted like 500 or something. Like I'm like, I'm cool. But the whole point, like every like 40 people, like I was really like LeBron James out there. Like I just walk past and like Michael Jackson with the shit. I walk past and shake everybody's hand, and they look at their hand like they're not gonna wash their hands, bro. Like
taking hella pictures with you, like you famous.
You give them $5, you give them $1, a $5 bill or so. You go out there with 101, nigga. You feel like Nino Brown, and you feel me?
Yeah, but you give them a $5 bill, and then you're gonna have 50 people coming back to you like I ain't got money.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
and
like also too,
he got it.
Also, too, what I learned about there is like when you on your own, like it was like I appreciate shit now. Like they hustle from 5 in the morning till 6 p.m. And you know why? Because that's when the sun came out. Nigga, half of that little island, no PG&E.
No PG&E, right.
So when the lights go off, nigga, you fucked over. And I seen little kids like 2 or 3 years old with no pants on, nothing, walking through the flood and everything. And everybody in the house outside playing cards and shit. Seen that shit go by, and I'm like, bro, y'all ain't going. I'm like, nah, that's cool.
No socks, no shoes.
No socks, bro. Ain't no CPS out there.
Ain't no nothing. No socks, no shoes. It's just
damn, that's many.
And then when I went to the mall, right?
But they raising it as like a whole tribe. You feel me? So everybody in the neighborhood is already connected.
It's culture. It's culture.
Yeah, it's culture. It's culture. So I went to the mall, right? And I ain't gonna lie, a normal Toys R Us, Target, Walmart, right? Like inside of a mall, you know, you go to food places. Outside of every little section, it's a little army dude with a little rifle. Like damn, why they everything? Like, bro, if you steal anything, they shooting you.
What?
Yeah, they shooting you right there.
You know,
they don't go by no stealing.
Around with it.
Yeah, walking around like it posts like right outside the.
Oh, that's many.
Like right outside Foot Locker with a gun, ready for you to steal some shit.
Ready for you to steal some shit.
That's how they walk around. That's their security.
Yeah.
They get you stealing, they cut your hand off, your fingers. And
then I had when we pulled up to the parking lot, we took a ticket to get for the car, and then when we left the parking lot, we gave the dude the ticket back, but we didn't pay no money. So I'm like, bro, what's the point of that? He's like, the point of that is proving that this is your car. Because motherfuckers be stealing out there.
Motherfuckers just be stealing your shit just cause?
Yeah, they ain't got nothing out there.
All right, they gonna chop your shit down and sell all that shit.
Out here. You think it's they bipping out here? Shit.
Yeah, and then out there with scammers and shit. Like I left a week early. I pulled up here 2 weeks. I'm like, bro, I'm not about to deal with this shit because it's fucked up and I ain't doing nothing. It's hella boring and all this shit. We ain't going nowhere.
Dressing your ass out.
We went to the my partner, I said, who was like 6 years old, he had some nephews like 24, 30. And then one night they was like, we about to go out. You want to come? I'm like, yeah, fuck it. And I'm like, why you ain't been taking me out? Because like uncle don't want you to see some shit. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm already out now. Went to a house. They treating cigarettes like marijuana, like back to back with the cigarettes and all that type of shit. And they was like, oh, what's up, man? You from America? Woo-woo. So I'm showing them the genetic films, the videos and all this. And they're like, hey, you want a girl? I'm like, sure. I'm like, what you want? You like, they said 100. I said 100 pesos. They're like 100 American. I'm like, hell no. You know what I can do with $100 American? She's like $50. I'm like, bro, how you go from 100 to 50 in 2 seconds? You're like, no, it's cool. It's cool. So I'm gonna find one. This fool hop on Facebook and try to find him a girl. Then I'm like, bro, we in the middle of nowhere. What the fuck we put it? Oh, you can use my card. I'm like, bro, take me home, bro. But y'all niggas on some bullshit right now.
They fucking around.
I'm not that desperate for no
cat. Ain't no age limit. That's why all them old cats be going out there on vacation. Ain't no age limit. You go get you a 12, 13, 14-year-old, and they sell them to you.
No, I ain't gonna lie too. I ain't gonna lie too, because when we out here, we see that shit disgusting, bro. But that's normal in them. Like, no lie. When I was at the house, like I said, they do have people at the house and everything, and they had two like. Somebody family member came over there, like 2 15-year-old girls, a 13-year-old girl, whatever. And old dude, he was like 50 years old. He was looking at me like yeah, man, the girls, they beautiful, honey. Give them chocolate and you know they cool. And they were looking at me like they been through that shit before. Like I was like down there rapist or something. Like they looking at me scared and shit. I'm looking like girl,
brought back to America.
Yeah. They were like, I'm looking at them like I'm cool, but they were looking at me like I was really about to just do something to them.
All right, you had to test your morals, like, are you a scumbag or not?
They wanted that Black American, man, because you know it's blacks everywhere. They got Black Centrals that talk, you know, they want that Black American. Like I say, white Americans, they don't call us black or white. It's just Americans. They like that American guys is a different culture.
Yeah, but I'm saying
all the lady boys who try to get at you. Let's keep it real, man.
Oh, yeah, I heard about them in Thailand, though.
That's Thailand. I said Philippines. That's Thailand.
Philippines and Thailand, too, Thailand.
Yeah, don't try to play. There wasn't nobody trying to be like, hey, Marty.
Nah, out there.
I heard, even in TJ, you know. Then it's a lot of Americans that go down there just to get off on their little strip, you know what I mean? And, you know.
No, I ain't seen none of them. I ain't gonna lie, but like I said again, I was cooped up in the house because the shit was, and I had to be so security and shit. So I ain't really see shit. Like I go to the store and back with 5 people and all that type of shit.
Right.
Yeah, they have security around you 24/7.
Anybody can get, like you said, the police and the goons out there.
It's real the survival of the fittest.
Man, it's like, man.
Right. That's why I was worried about going to Mexico. Everybody says, hey, go into TJ, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, what if some shit go haywire? What the fuck you gonna do? You ain't really got nobody like that.
You usually find what you're looking for. And then if you know a few little Spanish words or something, you know what I mean?
You found it?
No, I ain't find it. I ain't been. It's still on my bucket list.
He found it.
I want to go.
He found it.
Single man. Philippines.
Yeah. No, but hey, man.
I want to go out there feeling like, I always want to be in the NBA. So,
go out there. Hey, go out there and be good.
If you had one little nasty trip, right? Which one you going to? Where you going? Be a nasty trip. Marty already went to the Philippines, didn't do fulfill his order.
Mexico, because then I can just bring her right back.
Yeah, he
we ain't got to buy no plane tickets.
He is the coyote.
He said he's going where?
He said he's going to Mexico.
Going to Mexico, Baja, Mexico City. We don't need a plane ticket. We can walk back across.
Right, I said he is the coyote. He bringing about 4, 5, 6 people.
That motherfucker coming back stealing all the sheeps.
All the sheep.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie too.
This week, I'm married this next week.
Hey, because you said the little nasty trip thing, I ain't going back to the Philippines. I gotta do that because we all know the Asian people, that ruler ain't that don't stretch out. So
pretty much in other words, what he's saying is they can't take the
what was that
wang.
movie?
They can't take
thing long ain't gonna happen out there. Ain't
thing too long to them.
Right.
I would shit.
Long black snake.
Black snake bone.
Real quick, man. Especially if you got over a 10 shoot, 9.5 shoot. If you over 5'7" and you go out there, man. You fucking look like.
Oh man, my thing was
shit, I'm killing it.
I'm killing it. 5'5", really.
Oh, I wasn't talking about height.
My thing,
I'm going out there and I might be a king. I know I got a few Filipino guys. There's one Filipino cat I work with now. He's going out there for a whole month.
All right, for me to slide in here real quick.
He got property, he got kings, he's like his mansions and shit. He even got a lot of property. He's telling me one property like a warehouse. He rents out like a call center, and it sounds like these motherfuckers I called on T-Mobile this morning or last night. You feel me? They got the call centers over there in the Philippines and shit.
This guy running
back. They be dancing and shit, break dancing. They want to hoop Manny Pacquiao's and shit. You feel me? They got culture, bro.
I mean, hey,
I'm going Colombia. I'm going to Colombia. They lost all their dudes in a drug war.
I was just about to say that. I'm going to South America, bro.
I'm sliding to Colombia.
I was just about to say that. I'm going to South America for sure.
Bro, you can't pick a whole continent, bro. You gotta
I'm taking. Hey, one stroke. Hey, this man said Mexico. He's going for a damn country.
Country is okay, not a whole continent.
Or Mexico City.
I'm slanging one thing at a time.
I'm working on my Spanish too, man.
But I heard one of the places is cool, but then be careful too. It's DR, Dominican Republic.
They out there.
Yeah.
I heard my boy Will got caught up out there one time.
Yeah, they say it set you up real quick. They like my partner said he went out there.
Started sucking him from the back, flipped him over, took everything out of his pockets.
Have a nigga at the airport as soon as he touched down. Have a nigga at the airport 3 hours later. Man, the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Waxed his ass and everything.
Yeah, my boy said he went out there with his partner. He came out there before, and he once they got the plane, he told dude put on these black sunglasses and to keep walking me, just follow me, look at me. He said, dude, didn't do it. He went to wear the glasses, then 4 or 5 girls, once he made eye contact, they went his way. They just, try to get at him. They went to the house, did something. Like you said, she went in the pockets, grabbed something. He complained to the security guard what's going on. She I didn't take nothing, this. And then security guard all right, I'm going to kick her out. Don't worry about her. Then he looked out.
First thing you do is don't let them put no bag over your head. What the fuck is going on?
Hear me out though. He said the security guard, he seen the security guard and her outside, and she gave the security guard half the money.
Yeah,
like it was a setup.
Police in
Yeah.
on it. Shit, that's what I'm saying. It's different.
Hey, but I will drop a jewel about Colombia. They got a drug where they can literally blow it in your face. You fuck with these hoes, turn you into a zombie, bro.
I had an old Colombian,
And I'm not lying about this. You can look it up.
Shit is crazy. Puerto Rican and Colombia.
They'll walk into the bank, take all your money out the bank, take it to your spot, take all your everything. It's like a zombie drug, bro. So don't go to Colombia unless you mean, because I'm out there putting in work.
DR, but keep it 100, man. The 51st state, Puerto Rico.
I would love to go back. I love it out there.
That's one of the ones I moved to.
I would love to go there.
Out of the country, like, that's fucking America.
They get slammed with motherfucking tornadoes. I mean,
hurricanes and shit.
Right. You think Florida bad shit. They take all that shit.
Take all that shit.
Yeah. But hey, man, hate to cut this short. I gotta wrap this up. My phone about to die on
we
y'all.
appreciate you to spend your time with us tonight.
Too, man. I appreciate you got your brother let me know shit, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Right, so we got
you coming on,
man. What's that back there you promote, man?
Oh yeah.
The podcast.
That's the podcast. Listen, listen to the difference podcast, man. You can find us on YouTube.
Where at?
Go ahead. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. You can find us on all that shit.
All that shit. Listen to the difference, man.
You listen to the difference podcast. Yes, sir.
Where you at?
I'm at on YouTube, man. I only got 4 or 5 subscribers, man. Look, help a brother out, man. You know, QBall TV, man. Instagram, QBall, baby. You know, that's who I am, QBall, baby. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
To the top of the head, or are you really a QBall?
You know, 8-ball corner pocket, man. I shoot it straight.
Yeah, talk your shit.
All right.
I shoot that shit
just
straight,
like
man.
that,
well,
y'all.
I'm a QBall. Chris, you a QBall?
Hey. Signing out, fellas.
Anyways, Avery Rose Show. You already know how it go. Big penis past life with a cherry popper, heart throbber, panic dropper. If you have any inquiries about the penis, go ahead and holler at the old school chicks, because you know I'm locked down now. But
oh man, well, shit.
I love you, admission.
I'm slinging dick and balls like the donut at Voodoo Donuts in Portland and Denver. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, and all of you know what I'm talking about. They're gonna know what I'm talking about. You know, it's about skiing.
Straight up,
man. It's about time to go skiing, man. Put my ski lifts on and all that good stuff. My North Face and all that. You know what I'm talking about?
We out of here.
Down there, Janetti. What you talking about down there, brother?
Janetti podcast.
Films,
it's a different podcast. And every next time you get on here, spell your name right.
Spell your name right.